Sawatari, Emmy. She's initially introduced as the school council president and top-scoring academic. The one person Hajime can never surpass on that field, despite being quite academically gifted himself. And his visit to the Shibuyama game store also reveals that she's the champion MTG player over there, a fact that she hides from her schoolmates. She utilizes a white weenie strategy that allows her to put Imperial armor on an evasive creature as her premier game plan. The choice of white weenie makes sense in terms of her own color identity as a character. She's all about social hierarchies and order, or at least an appearance of order. Both keeping order as the class president and having it thrust upon her, as her initial conflict is all about wanting to appear very prim and proper to her peers, which leads her to hide her passion for magic. So where Hajime was a character that would play black, but not necessarily embody the color's philosophy, she is kind of the other way around. It also sets her up nicely as a foil to our protagonist by giving her access to certain anti-black color hosers like Light of Day, which serve as a concrete symbol of her initial dueling superiority. And as Hajime challenges her to a duel upon his first visit to Shibuyama, that dueling superiority becomes apparent very quickly. The duel takes a slightly different form in Chapter 0, the proof of concept one-shot, and in how it was remade for Chapter 1, and I actually slightly prefer the Chapter 1 version. One change that I really like is that in Volume 1, Hajime actually wins the first game of their best of 3 by being slightly faster with his deck. Only after seeing his strategy does Emmy sideboard the anti-black silver bullets like Light of Day, which in Chapter 0 were simply a part of her deck. I like that change because it makes her deck make a bit more sense. Most players wouldn't mainboard a color hoser unless they were expecting to face black specifically, and it also portrays her as someone with a bit more game knowledge than Hajime. Effective sideboarding is the main contributing factor to her victory here. So she isn't better than him because she incidentally has the perfect card or because she chose the right color to play, but because she makes an actual decision that requires actual forethought.